There's a gap between the service members who need a lot of medical care and the service members who really just need a safe place to call home.
Sometimes it's all they need is a place to put their head that feels like home.
Once you put a roof over someone's head, they go ahead and just start to blossom.
When they walk in that door, okay, I'm home now.
Wounded Warrior Homes is a transitional housing program for single service members with traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress. We work with Iraq and Afghanistan veterans to prevent homelessness.
When they get medically discharged from any of the facilities, a lot of times they don't have a place to go. They can either go back home, where the closest facility is 3 hours away. They're not going to end up doing that. So what we try and do is catch them before they hit the streets. The way I feel it's changes for each individual squad member that comes in, that there's a connection there. Sometimes I don't understand what the pain that they're going through or the struggles that they're going through, but as I get to know them more, I find out their background and kind of learn how to support them more.
The way Wounded Warrior Homes made a difference is I was down to my last $80 in the bank account when Wounded Warrior Homes opened up.
I had met Robert about 6 weeks before he moved in, and he was in a really difficult transition phase in his life. And we were working so fast, we were doing everything we could. I received a call that the keys were ready. And I called Robert. We grabbed our stuff and ran out the door and headed over there. And when I got there, he was sitting there with the keys in his hand and this huge grin.
I was sitting at the house before they were there because it was finally a place to live.
And I said, okay, so I've got the beds are being diverted. I don't have any living room furniture. And he's like, I'm happy, just give me a cot on the floor and I have a roof over my head and everything's okay.
As you can imagine, that was such a relief. I mean, the day before I was standing in a homeless shelter to where now I had a house.
The support that we've had with Wounded Warrior Homes is primarily the community stepping in. We do have corporate sponsors, volunteers behind the scenes at events. We get phone calls all the time. How can we support you?
What compelled me to become a sponsor was just I'm a wounded veteran myself, and it's a group that needs awareness, that needs help.
We have committed to donate $500 for every property we sell in San Diego. We're on pace for about $10,000 this year.
Our company is Military Home Loans, and we help veterans get homes. She needed to help get veterans housing here so that veterans can get the treatment that they need, and so I thought, well, that's a great stepping stone to home ownership once they leave that program.
To volunteer for Wounded Warrior Homes isn't all about the financial. There's so much support behind the scenes in marketing, in the office, at events, and also rehabbing houses, doing all that. That's a way you can give back in a huge way. You don't have to reach in your own pocket, but you can reach in your heart.
Sometimes it's something as simple as who you know.
It's important to have an organization like this because when you're getting out of the military, you face a big change in your life. No matter how much you prepare for it, there's so much that you don't prepare for. So having an organization that helps single guys to work and continue their life is very life-changing.
The biggest thing that anybody can do is if they see a veteran who is struggling and needs support, reach out. Don't let them struggle alone.